Golly, your boy's gone 5 days. 5 measly days out of the community, which, by the way, I do apologize. Had some stuff going on. I appreciate everybody who reached out, checking to make sure I was okay. I really do. 5 days I was gone. And that's all it took for Big Lee to be back in circulation in Goofy Town, circulating in Clownville, basically going to Hamburger University once again, and just getting spanked around this community. He is just getting his asshole handed to him like on a platter at this point. And at first I thought it was something completely new. Oh no, just more stuff has come out about the beggar challenge. Oh, excuse me, that's the trade-up challenge. So I'm sure everybody remembers a little bit ago when Big Lee did the trade-up challenge, where he started with a little Mew coin and worked his way all the way up to unfathomable riches. So if you're unfamiliar with what a trade-up challenge is, so say I start with like this little sticker, right? See, I'm a little beggar. I don't want to pay for anything. I'm a big YouTuber. I don't like paying for shit, right? What I'm going to do is I'm going to go here and I'm going to use my big stardom, my YouTube player ability, and I'm just going to be like, hey, here's this, and eventually I'm going to trade up to this legendary treasures black and white pack right here. Eventually I'm going to make my way up to here, basically grifting off the kindness of other people. And some stuff has come out, some different videos, some different angles, and different players in this trade-up challenge have made their voices heard, and we're going to talk a little bit about that. I'm going to have several people's videos linked down below. A lot of people did a lot of work and a lot of research. I'm going to start with Gengar's Collectibles. This is the first video we're going to watch. Great guy, awesome guy. I had the pleasure of meeting this dude in person. Absolute treasure of a guy. We're going to start with his take and what happened with his portion of the trade-up challenge, and just watch some more just slimy... If you're a grown adult doing trade-up challenges, what the fuck is wrong with you? That's all I gotta say about the entire thing. Big Lee, you're entertaining as hell, but you're a little slimy. You're a little greasy, ain't you? Let's check this out real quick.
Yo, how you doing?
Good. How are you doing?
It has been always a pleasure meeting you.
What's your name?
Genny.
Genny? And what's the name of your booth?
Gengar's Collectibles.
Gengar's Collectibles,
Yes,
really nice.
I do YouTube thanks to one guy over here.
Oh, well, I appreciate
Like
Thank you.
my first Collecticon, I met you and Gary.
Was it here?
Yes.
This was the room, I know.
Yes,
I'm having memories of
yeah, and
amazing times.
yeah, I had the first edition BGS 9 Lugia that I wanted you to sign, and you did my
Is
favorite.
it like on the stage and stuff? Yeah, funny enough.
So first of all, let's just paint a picture of this right here. So Gengar's Collectibles, once again, awesome person, right? Essentially remembers meeting Lee at this exact same area, and Lee just does not remember at all. I'm not expecting Lee to remember every single interaction he's ever had, but the fact that he's sitting here trying to like replicate it in his head, trying to go through as if Lee does not remember this whatsoever, and you can tell by his going through. You can tell by how he walks up to Gengar's. You can tell just straight up right out the get-go, just the whole, oh hey, what kind of booth you got here? This is a nice. Oh wait, a flashback. You said that we met. Oh, I'm remembering that we met here. Oh, you said BGS 9 Lugia. I'm remembering BGS 9 Lugia. It's like the Miss Cleo fake bullshit psychic stuff. Basically just playing off everything that's being said. But Gengarus really likes Lee. He likes Big Lee. He's looked up to Big Lee and apparently started making content off of the merit that, you know, Big Lee had created, the whole legacy. So the whole reason this whole thing is funny because it's Leonhart for trade-up challenge. There's other YouTubers that do it. This is completely beneath Leonhart. He is a legacy creator here. He has worked his ass off over the years in order to create stuff. And yeah, he's a little bit of a lolcow now. He is still above this. He does not need to be fucking slumming around, begging, putting out his hand, asking for tips, DSP style, in order to be like, hey, can you trade up this coin for something else? Just making people feel bad. And the thing about it is there's definitely a heavy, like, star power effect here. There's definitely, like, a big power imbalance that goes on with, like, Big Lee, a big YouTuber with a camera coming into your face talking about stuff. I'd have no problem telling Lee no, but I know a lot of people here, they're just like... It's kind of gross to watch if you really think about it, just how weirdly, like, overpowering this whole thing, in my personal opinion, is just with, like, a creator doing this. We'll keep going.
Yeah. Seems like things are going pretty well.
Yeah, you're definitely an inspiration.
Well, I appreciate it. Thanks for saying that.
Appreciate it.
I'm doing a trade-up challenge for the first time ever today.
Okay.
I traded for this.
Okay.
You have anything that you think we can do?
I can take a look.
Okay. So I started out as a $1 Mew coin.
Oh,
And I'm all the way
okay.
up to this.
That's nice.
Except
What's the goal?
the goal is to see how far I can go, and I've got a couple more hours.
I see.
He doesn't have a goal. He just wants to see how far this grift can go. What's the limit for this? Can I get a base set booster box out of this whole thing? Can I get some black and white? Can I get some diamond and pearl stuff out of that? Can I get some Sky Ridge out? Like, what's the limit? What do you generous people feel like giving me with me, Leonhart, with the camera crew right here? What do you feel like you should do for me? Because after all, I am Lee. I do know a thing or two about this place. I have made a video or two, and like I am a huge inspiration on that stuff. The whole thing is basically just grifting off of other people's kindness. You're essentially hoping people will trade with you and take a massive loss. And look, I understand, like, not everything is about money. I'm one of the biggest people where it's not all about money. Same time, when you're walking up to people like a complete clown going like, hey, want to trade my fucking 50-cent coin for your $25 card, as a grown adult to another grown adult who both understand the fucking financial ties to both of this. It's really embarrassing. It's really cringe, and it's kind of gross. And people are really only being nice to Lee about that because he is Lee. If someone else tried to walk up and do this, if some fucking street urchin came in and was just walking up and had like a neck beard, was just like, I'm trying to do my very first trade-up challenge. Is there any way you could possibly trade this $50 card for my $1 coin? Is that no? You'd get laughed the fuck out of there. You'd get the fuck kicked out of there. No one would even entertain that stuff. It is the star power. It is the YouTuber shit, and the fact that like that's something that's known. I don't know who on the PR team approved my man in order to do this. I don't know who said, yeah, go for it, big dog. Do a trade-up challenge. A challenge meant for kids who don't know any fucking better. Yeah, do that, Lee. That's what sounds good. Oh, man. Just watched it from other angles, too. Just sliding all in, all snaky and stuff. Let's just do it. I don't hate Lee or anything, but I definitely get why people fucking give him this kind of shit. Because when you look at this, it stinks. This whole video just stinks and reeks of doo-doo feces.
Okay.
Interested in a Moonbryon or a Gengar from Fusion. Those are our two
we'll see.
Not gonna like it.
Fucking cameraman, just say that the ultimate goal is a fucking Moonbryon from Evolving Skies or a Gengar VMAX from Fusion Strike. Those are your goals, starting with the $1 coin. We're going to try to grift our way all the way up to those top chase cards, probably in a PSA 10, because God forbid we do anything less than that. Holy, this is, man, this is going to be one of them that... Camera guy just fucking spilled. Yeah, if you could give us a Moonbryon, that'd be actually super cool. I don't want to film too much more of this. My hand's hurting. I got Discords to moderate, and if you're kind of eating up some of my time, big guy, so cough up the Gengar, please.
So last sale on this one is $260.
So I feel like, yeah, like I just had something that was around $300, so I feel like I may have gone down a bit with that.
Yeah.
But I will say, it is beautiful in this graded card case.
Yeah.
Oh, that's how you're going to sell this. That's how you're going to... Oh, it's in a beautiful graded card case, just like Leonhart sitting there with his beautiful shirt and his beautiful smile. That should make up for this experience whenever you're taking a loss or something. The graded... I know some of these graded card cases sell for like over three figures, like $100, $200 or something like that, but that in itself is kind of dumb in the first place, all because of limited drops for collecting the graded guard shit. It's a really dumb thing. You can make your own graded guards, I guarantee it, and just don't put the fucking thing on it. Like, it's just a protection for your actual slab. You don't have to... It's so goofy that people are willing to pay that much for it, but that's how he's going to upsell right there. That's the kicker right there. It's in the beautiful... He says what kind of like one it is later. I think it's cotton candy or something. Like, ooh, cool. The Trix yogurt graded guard. That's beautiful right there. Ooh-wee, that's gonna make this whole ass whooping feel a whole lot better.
Is there maybe something over there that we can do for around?
You want vintage sealed or?
Yeah, sure. What do you got?
How about I give you this one?
What do you got?
Because I know you like vintage. And no symbol, no rarity.
No rarity.
I think that's like a genuine.
I mean, I kind of want to say yes right away with that because it's a no rarity symbol.
Yeah. It's really rare to find.
I think it's great. I think it's great.
Up to you. You can.
Can I look real quick?
I think this is great. I think this no rarity symbol card, it's obviously going to be worth more than what this Eevee does. That's great. But do you have anything better? I mean, I did say I'm looking for an Umbreon. I did say I'm looking for a Gengar. I don't think you heard me. I'm Leonhart, Heart Squad, not too, how do you do, energy. I don't think you know who the fuck I am, man. I'm just saying, it's one of those things. You got any vintage packs? You got any booster? Why stop there, big dog? The sky's the limit. After all, when we're trying to play the grift up challenge, the fucking e-bag challenge, might as well see how much we can get, right? So the Hitmonchan looks great. It's no rarity Hitmonchan. You can actually see it in Leonhart's video. We'll go over that perspective here in a little bit. But it's just, there's other things catching Big Lee's eye. There's other things on the table. Other treasures to splendor. Other things to try to get off right there. But he's not happy with that. It's not good enough for Big Lee. We'll see what he actually has his eyes set on.
Yeah, so I may do that, but I have to ask.
Yeah.
Would you do one of these packs? Assuming
Sure.
like a first edition gym challenge?
We haven't had a
Which one you want?
Okay, so Sabrina's my favorite gym leader of all time. So I'll do this for the Sabrina first.
Okay, let me check.
Yeah, you seem like someone who looks up some Sabrina fan art now, and I'm kind of looking at you. I bet, yo, you dog, you're looking up some Sabrina fan art over there, r/Pokemon fan art. I know your game, Big Lee. Yeah, he has his eye set on some vintage packs. So $375 to $400 vintage pack that he's looking at right there for this $220 card. I mean, that's a pretty big deal right there. Once again, it's up to Gengar. Gengar is a very nice guy. He can't say yes or no. But once again, once you're right there and you got the big dog, Big Lee, in your face with the camera crew, I mean, it's one of those things, right? The pressure's got to be immense. He's a big YouTuber. You're sitting right there. You definitely want to be featured in the video, right? Come on, big dog. I'm just asking you to take like an almost $200 loss here. It's not a big deal, man. Just come on. Can you part ways with one of them packs? It's okay. You'll get way more exposure from this Big Lee video that's coming out here in a second. It's very slimy. It feels very crappy, and honestly, I really don't fucking like this whole thing where adults are taking advantage of other adults with their bigger platforms. They know what the fuck they're doing with this stuff, and I don't care if people defend this or anything like that. Would you go out and do a trade-up challenge like that? Ask yourself, would you do this? Would you, a grown adult, feel good walking up to vendors, be like, hey, my guy, it's me, Cup Sit Big Dog right here. I'm trying to do a trade-up challenge, man. I'm starting right here with this code card from Destined Rivals, and I want to go all the way up to a Aquapolis. Yeah, Aquapolis. That's how you say it, guys. That's the real way to say it. I want one of those packs right there. I want that. Is there any way we can make this happen? Start like, hey, just start with a $50 card for the code. Hey, it's Destined Rivals after all. There's Mewtwo in there. You can get the digital version of Mewtwo. Do you feel good about that? Do you feel great about that as a grown adult? If you do, you're a little bit of a scumbag yourself, but I bet that's who's going to actually come to defend. No one's going to tell me that this isn't the begging challenge right here. No one's going to tell me this isn't the grift up challenge. It's kind of gross that he's doing that for the pack right there. And of course, eventually, Gengar does say, yes, we can do it for that pack, for the Sabrina pack, because he is a nice guy, but not before something is actually added, because, hey, this interaction wasn't completely perfect, and we didn't truly upsell what's going on with this trade. Let's watch the last little bit.
Appreciate it. One more thing on camera, if I can. When we had that, we only have these things for a few minutes.
Okay.
We're trying to emphasize that it's in a very rare cotton candy graded guard case.
Trying to emphasize that it's in a very rare cotton candy graded guard case.
So can I get you mentioning that?
Yeah, well,
I think he said it earlier too.
I did say it earlier, but it is in a rare graded guard too.
Fuck this camera guy, man. Fuck this. Hey, you didn't actually sound surprised about this graded guard being an extremely rare cotton candy flavor of it. The same kind of flavor that I vape around in my car when I'm riding around checking on all the Discords I've got to be a part of. So, like, can you, like, can we get you mentioning this grade guard right here? Can we emphasize this whole... Big Lee, come on. This is actually... You're actually getting ripped off here because you have this extremely rare graded guard. Fuck graded guard, man. Fuck people that do this shit, too, where they're just like, oh, look, I've got this case. I don't care how much they sell for. I don't care what make your own and literally bypass this entire fucking thing where people act like because it's in a stupid graded guard, all of a sudden it's worth more money. Fuck out of here with that. Trying to make this shit just... Jesus Christ. Holy hell. That's basically what it is. He did the trade. Did that. I'm going to link that video right here. It's a great video. Make sure you go check him out. For everybody that's doing the commentary for this, it really needs to be emphasized that, these guys are the ones that have the original videos up. Go check out the links. Pretty please. Actually, go check them out. What does this angle look like from Big Lee's angle? Let's actually check what that looks like. Let's see how much feature time he actually got. Now, let's see the difference between the interaction in a nice little Leonhart edited video.
I'm gonna have to make up some lost ground here. Oh, there's some packs over here. This will be good. There's some packs over here. This will be good.
There's some packs over here. This will be good.
How are you doing?
It's been always a pleasure meeting you. You were the first YouTuber that I watched.
Well, I appreciate that, man, and it seems like things are going pretty well.
So last sale on this one is $260.
So I feel like, I just had something that was around $300, so I feel like I may have gone down a bit with that. But I will say, it is beautiful in this graded guard case.
I know you like
it's actually absurd.
No symbol, no rarity.
Oh, it's a no rarity.
I think that's like a genuine.
I mean, I kind of want to say yes right away with that because it is a no rarity symbol.
Okay, so I made you that, but I have to ask.
Yeah.
Would you do one of these packs? Assuming they're
Oh, sure.
like a first edition gym challenge?
Which one you want?
Okay, so Sabrina's my favorite gym leader of all time. So I'll do this for the Sabrina first edition.
So what do you think?
You can definitely do it.
Okay? You have a deal? Appreciate it, man. So from a coin all the way up to a first edition gym challenge pack with my favorite gym leader on it. I think that's...
Yep, from a hot dog I found in the fucking garbage can all the way up to this gym challenge pack. I've grifted my way through them all. I'm about to go grift some more. I'm about to make people feel real bad about this stuff. Hey, I'm Big Lee trying to do a video challenge. You don't want me to fail, do you? You don't want me to not have any content, dude. Look, like the whole way this is edited is completely different from the actual way this interaction took place. And in my opinion, it's really shady, really scummy, and Big Lee is above this. You don't need to be doing this, man. I understand the content is a flowing for like... But I don't think this went well for him at all. I'm pretty sure everybody, myself including lots of other commentary creators, definitely let people know, hey, Lee, like this looks really goofy. You're a grown adult. I guarantee you can afford this stuff. Why don't you make a different actual content video that doesn't involve you like trying to rip off your fans? That's a pretty good idea. I would not rip off my fans, the people that like me. That's you're slowly converting them into haters. You're slowly converting them to Cool Trainer Ryan fans. That's maybe not the best look, but hey, you do you. And it keeps going further this too. Kira actually did a couple videos too. I'm going to link her video as well. Make sure you go check her out. She did a lot of work for this as well. And another person in the trade-up challenge. I'm sorry. Another person in the trade-up challenge that came forward to actually talk to Kira. Kayomi, I believe her name is. I'll have her channel linked as well. The whole interaction with that, like, to give you the long short of it, because it's a very long video, I should suggest you check. Here's basically how the whole fucking thing went. Here, to check it out.
Any sort of thank you from him at all?
I did. I received 2 cards. I have them with me actually right here.
Okay.
So, and that was kind of like what our like email chain was about. Is like, hey, like you told me like send you my address. Here you go. And then he emailed like maybe a week or 2 weeks later and was like, hey, did you get a package? And I was like, no. So he had told me that he sent me an EV SIR from Prismatic, which that's amazing. Like, I would have loved to have had that in my binder, but I guess there's 2 options. He says that he thinks USPS lost it. I think there's also a possibility that he forgot to send something, because within 5 minutes of me telling him I hadn't gotten anything yet, he was like, okay, I've put another package in the mail with some really cool cards. Because he said he sent me an EV SIR and then a Natu that he signed, because it's like, Natu, how do you do? So he sent me a Prismatic promo that I'm giving away to someone. The other card he sent me, which I don't know if I mentioned it to you, but I was like, he even sent me a Pokemon I hate. There's no way for him to have known that I hate this Pokemon. I just think it's stupid. I think it looks stupid. If people like it, it's fine, but this was the parentheses very nice card that he was talking about.
Okay.
He sent me the Terapagos.
Oh no.
I hate this stupid turtle.
I
can't lie.
Oh, oh, that's not good. She was in your trade-up challenge, and that's how you repaid her for that whole thing. Oh, you sent something, and apparently USPS lost the package, an EV SIR, something she would have liked, and instead she gets a fucking Terapagos catching shit like strays, too. Yeah, Terapagos is a good card. I understand people don't like it, it's whatever. I like the card personally, but anyway, that's not what they like. Not very personalized, not especially for someone that you would talk to, where you're going to send them some shit, and that's how it goes right there. Kayomi, I'm very sorry. The Leonhart shine, it's kind of fading. He's not the star he used to be, and the USPS thing, that's very questionable. I'm very curious if he actually sent that out. Hey, USPS can steal stuff. I'm not saying he didn't. Same time, wouldn't be too shocked if he actually kicked out the secondary package to pocket some sweet evolutions himself. Allegedly, of course, can't prove all that stuff. I mean, USPS maybe took it. Maybe they did, right? But that's how the trade-up stuff is going. That's how, once again, all their channels will be linked. Go check out their videos. I leave for 5 days, and this is the garbage I come back to, where Lee is just getting skewered. He's fucking being hiked up and just being roasted alive by every single person who has like a commentary page here. It is great. Same time it's happening. Hey, don't do trade-up challenges as an adult. Anyone who has a team or a management, if your client says, hey, let's do a trade-up challenge at this point, and the end result is not you giving the main thing, like you get the big, massive gold card, and you're not giving it to the very first kid that you traded with, or you're not, like, you know, giving it to some kid or something like that, don't do it. If that's not how your challenge ends, don't do it, because I'm pretty sure Lee did not give that stuff away. I'm pretty sure it was just a nice trade-up challenge for himself to see how far his stardom of 10 years of YouTubing for Pokemon could take him. Bad day to be Leonhart, but hey, good day for everybody else. That's all I got. Appreciate it, Virgin Gang. See you later. Ugh, man, trade-up challenge. Hey, man, I don't want to buy my collection, but I want a collection. I want it to be really good. I have a bunch of bulk, right? I'm going to trade all this bulk for a bunch of SIRs. That sound good to you? That sound like a good plan? Yeah, sure the fuck it does. I mean, what could happen? What could happen? What's the worst that could happen? There's certainly not going to be a growing number of pages to talk about this and, you know, sway public opinion about the entire thing. Surely not.